PGA Sports set to bring you all the action out on the course. Frank, looks like a bit of a war zone out there.
Interesting layout, Rich. 18 par threes ahead of us, and well, we're going to have to negotiate ourselves around there, hopefully with radio control, and we can fire when we're ready.
One of the most unusual courses in the world. Players hitting across islands, over buildings, and off an aircraft carrier.
Rich, it's gone.
In the hole. You do not see that every day. That, folks, is a hole-in-one. Wow.
Should be safely on deck.
That is a really good shot, landing close to the flagstick from about 8 feet. One under early in the round. Frank, as we look at the second, your average hole with, say, a few bunkers, maybe even a pond, that would be a walk in the park compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, early surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty, so be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away, though, from the tee.
That will be a great look at birdie. Ian Poulter has this for birdie. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Just like that, now at 2 under.
A little bit of guesstimation required here. We'll radio in the yardage, 216 yards to the middle of the green, and you've got to carry the destroyer. So this has to come down from quite a bit of height. Wind a little off the left.
Needless to say, tough defense setup around this green.
Yeah, well protected.
Pretty good shot right there, about 10 feet away, setting up the putt for birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. This is an 11-foot putt.
How did that not go in?
Frank had the touch of a plumber right there.
Yeah, you'd like a redo, wouldn't you? Wake up, wake up!
Has to feel good at 3 under par in the early going. Trying to move on with a par in his pocket.
2 under par for the round.
Frank, here at the fourth, there's an awful lot going on.
There certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up and ready to go, so it will confirm the landing on the other side. If it's successful, this rather long par 3 around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all carry. Got to land that ball on the green. It will not run through that beach area. And of course the trees and the palm trees all the way around. If this isn't flighted properly, it will not find the destination.
Seems like too much for just one man. This looks like a job for an entire flight crew, Frank.
Frank, I think that went in.
It's a what? It's a hole-in-one.
He made an ace. That is unbelievable.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
It's in the hole. Just a sensational shot right there.
Now the par 3 fifth, and Frank, what can you tell us about this hole?
This green is guarded by the burning destroyer on the left, but that beach area on the right, you're going to need scuba gear if you go on there, so no chance really of making par or getting that ball up and down. Palm trees on the left side of this green. There is a nice little avenue, but if you're creative, a nice little draw here would be perfect.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
The incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Spieth trying to light the fuse. This one's for birdie. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. So a tester from 4 feet. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. 6 under par now. Frank, here at the 6th, a really fascinating hole.
It is mid sort of 200 yards, shared greens, a bit like St. Andrews. But because you're hitting it over an island, you're almost going to have to parachute this tee shot in here and get it to land softly. There's a lot of things going on behind to the left and the side. It's like a little village that you're hitting into. Hopefully you don't need a passport.
Frank, which way is this headed?
Well, judging by his body English, looks like it's heading a little right. There is a bit of green out there, though.
A birdie attempt coming up for Ian. That should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. Birdie chance here on this very long putt. Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read, and missed out on that second part.
Yeah, that was just begging there for a good putt.
And he's putting for par now.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Settles in over the putt.
He'll take par and move on. Frank, I don't know if it's legal, but a player might want to get a detailed map from high overhead, maybe from a bomber squadron flying by, just to get an idea of what they're navigating on this hole.
Well, if you can't call one in, you can always go up one of those lookout towers and maybe get a good surveillance of the hole, or even the wind direction. It's not overly long, just under 160 yards. Green sets up nicely, though, directly aiming at the player at the tee.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Jordan Spieth can really roll it, has good feel. Let's see what he does with this putt.
How about that? 4 under par. Good round going, -7.
Now at the 8th here at Paracel Storm, this is a relatively short hole, but if you notice off to the left, Frank, there is a basketball court, and that allows me the chance to say, from way downtown, yes!
Well, if you miss this green, you might be able to sign up too. There's plenty of barracks. You can just take a left turn, go into there and enlist. But if you want to keep playing, par 3, under 200 yards, and see if you can safely get on deck.